Okay, so I want to talk about what's fair and what isn't fair when trading your games in. This is something I should have talked about a while back, but I'm going to use my store as a comparison. And I don't know what all independent game stores do, but I think part of what I do that keeps me going, that keeps me in business, that keeps people coming back to me, even though I don't have the unlimited supply and resources of a GameStop, is that or at least I try to be, really fair on my prices. Now I understand that you can sell your games to another individual for a lot more than you can any video game store, independent or corporate. But if you feel like you got to bring them into a game store, you want immediate cash or you want immediate trade, and you want to put it towards another game, then trading isn't that bad a system. Until you start being really taken advantage of. And I really think that's what GameStop does. And sure, this is a big slam on GameStop, and of course I'm going to slam GameStop. I'm going to slam them every chance I ever get. And I'll tell you why. Because years ago I traded in a Panzer Dragoon Saga and I got nothing for it. I probably have never seriously dealt with a GameStop since that day. And I won't lie, I've taken some broken game consoles into GameStop and traded them in, and some bad discs and traded them in, just because I feel like, well, I don't care. And you shouldn't either. Now, when it comes to trading and selling and buying, this is what I use. Doesn't look like much, but this is my system. It took a while to get this perfected, but what it is it has what I sell a game for, what I give in trade, and what I give in cash. Now I have it all on the computer too, but I don't have a computer system with a scanner that I can scan every game into. So what I do is I look at a game's manufacturer retail price, MSRP, and then I have what I sell it for on here. So if a game is $60, I sell it for $49.99. I give $35 in trade for it. That's significant. I'm not saying it's a significant amount of cash, but it is significant when you compare with what a corporate store will give you for it. As an example, you can go onto GameStop's website right now, and if you look on the bottom left, it actually has trade-in values on some of the newer titles. I can't believe they put these on their website. It's embarrassing. I would never go to a store if I saw this. For Metal Gear Solid 4, the best-selling PS3 game currently, $25. Two Human just came out, $25. Tales of Vesperia, $25. It just came out. These are games that you bought a week ago for $60, and they give you $25 in trade for it. And here's what's great, they profit off of it again and again, because the next kid who comes in for Tales of Vesperia, which he's going to buy for $55, is trading in a game that they're going to sell for $55 and getting $25 for it and putting it towards that game that they already only gave $25 for. It's vicious what they do. And what really kills me is GameStop is a corporation that gets all the tax breaks. I mean, the more money you get, the more money you save. It's obscene, the breaks they get. While I paid taxes last year, I actually paid the government for being in business last year, and GameStop is making millions and millions of dollars. I would say it's unfair. I would cry and bitch and moan about it, but you know what? I'm doing what I do, and I'm going to take the bad with the good. So we'll just skip all that. But I want you to consider that this is a corporation that gets all the breaks. They've created their own distributors, built their own distribution centers. So now they buy games from the manufacturer at discounted prices. No middleman. Then they sell the games to their own stores. They make the biggest profit, even off of the new games, which they don't profit off of nearly as much as they profit off of their used games. But still, I take a price drop, I'm eating the difference. A video game store like my own, at the most, makes about $8 on a new title. So the second Metal Gear Solid 4 takes a $10 price drop, I'm eating $2 for every game I sell. And that's a best case scenario. Best case scenario. But that's okay too. Because I love what I do. I'm not a suit and tie guy. I'm not in this because I want a bigger bottom line. I mean, sure, I do want to make more money, but I want to make it on the best terms possible, ethically and morally speaking. I'm not here to rip off every gamer who comes through my door. And GameStop, that's what they do. When they're giving you $25 for a copy of Soul Calibur 4 that you just bought for $60, and then they're going to turn around and sell it for $55. I mean, really, check out your local game stores, please. And go in there and ask them how much you're getting for each individual title. Go into GameStop and ask them how much they're giving you for each individual title. We got to stop giving these people money. If you want to go out and buy a brand new game and your local independent video game store doesn't have it, hell, give your money to Best Buy or Target. I mean, I'd much rather put money in their pocket than GameStop. So, that's it. That's all I've got to say. Just remember what you're getting out of your games. $60 games sold used for $55. Not a great deal. $20 games sold used for $17.99. Not a great deal. Make sure you're getting at least $5 off of your $20 title, and then maybe you'll feel a little bit better about what you're buying. And God forbid you trade a game that they sell for $17.99 and you get $4 out of it. So just keep that in mind next time you're trading games. And remember to try all your options before you give your stuff away, before you burn your money. And that's all I have to say about it.